Hello, Qembek here. In this video I will tell you about my character on Shatigon EU, which is legacy server. I will tell you what I keep in my warehouse so you could know more or less how I'm making money, but be aware that some of those items they will repeat themselves if you compare it to my previous videos, and because of my warehouse size on this server, I would I will skip some of those because I already explained it in my previous video. So if something is unclear, ask in the comments and I will guide you in which video I'm explaining it with details or give you explanation in a separate comment, okay? Let's begin, and I will try to make it as short as possible, but not always it works. This is my character info. I have mix of obsidian, aurora and crafted gear. Also, one of my biggest prouds here is that I've managed to get a mythic costume, which is really decent for tanking. And let's go with those items. First row you see here are those items that I'm using, swapping them during combat if I can, or depends if I need to be tanky or more aggressive with damage. Second row pretty much the same. Next row are those vehicles that I've managed to get during my time on Legacy, which is Fish Finder, Clipper, one galleon that isn't so powerful anymore, merchant ship with mythic sails, rowboat, freighter for stealing packs of course, longboard if I need to carry Perdita on land and want to get it done fast, and some gliders mounts in this row. My special pride here is Tame Seabug. I really like this mount because it makes funny noises and has interesting skills. Next, what we have here is Luna Drop, ingredient for tier 2, but I probably won't be making those anytime soon. Field Brock Luna Gem. This is probably from one of those RNG boxes that I didn't sell. Secret gift for buff, honor potion, labor potion. The Huta's bubble is explained in my previous videos. I got some of those old thirsty workers flask. I'm not sure if this is usable anymore because yeah, probably it is, but okay. Bound tax certificates, a lot of charm for advanced fishing, hereafter stone, some of those memory inks for crafting scrolls, recovery pouch for I think for personal use. Yes, this is for personal use. I will be using this for myself. Next we have a set of regrade charms. This is what I've got from the Black Friday release, and this is some of my old collections as well. I'm not sure if this is everything, if I have anything else in my inventory, in my warehouse I mean. Next we have accessory, armor, and every type of regrade scrolls. This is something I'm preparing for regrade event if it arrives. I think I will be using most of them for myself, at least in terms of weapons, but I might be trying to make money with those. So it's undecided yet. Chrono Feather, it's some kind of buff I'm not using. Dungeon gear, I mean dungeon drop. Even stone for disenchanting items. Shotgun stand for repairing my ship. Steel ammo, of course, for using for shooting when you are on a cannon on ship. Some of those archeums, most of them probably come from RNG boxes because on this chapter I was opening some of those RNG boxes when they were like 300 credits each. Next we have Claphead Spore, which is a side effect from opening big belly fishes. Luckies, we've got Luckies here, some of those brine-bound rocks, of course this is similar to this, which is side effect of opening big belly fishes. My main goal from big belly fishes is to get high level treasure maps, and I'm not so lucky with those on this server. Next we have some of those fishes, and the only one that is in the bigger number here is shrimp. That's probably because shrimp is used to create ground fish chum. So if there will be any problem for me to buy those ground fish chums directly from auction house, I will be able to create it myself with a loss, because it's always a loss. I don't recommend it, but if you feel like you are cornered and this is the only way for you to obtain those ground fish chums, then yeah, you might want to have some of those shrimps here. Letter probably used to create recovery pouches. We've got Heat of Eternal Summer. It's used to create tier 2 Luna drops, but I'm not doing it at the moment. Medicinal powder used to create the Huta. I have a lot of sea breeze essences. I missed this one, Restoration Alembic. I'm not sure it brings an original appearance to your item. I think I've got this from some RNG boxes, but I wasn't able to sell it. Sparkling Shell Dust, Dahutas Potions. Superior Lunarite used to create those gems, or not gems, Luna Frost, sorry, Luna Drops. And the last items here you are seeing are items that you get for logging in, login rewards, so that's it for the bag, and let's proceed to the warehouse. And this is where it gets interesting. It's a lot of different type of gear. So let's go with the divine stuff you are seeing here. This is my result of a previous regrade event. I was bored and I figured out why not, I can regrade, so I did. And this is the result. I should be using this obsidian flute for myself because mine is celestial, but I didn't have money back then and I'm not sure what to do with it, if I should try to regrade it further or just try to sell it. I've got one corrupted curious hood, which is bad investment, I would say, or a gift, I'm not sure, but I regraded it to divine and I don't have any other part. I have one more not bound obsidian hood, which is divine, some of my failed regrade results, and equipment that gives you extra labor when you go to sleep in your bed. I have one more cloak. This time it's the first one I could afford, so that's why this is it. I was in a low level guild and that's why I could buy only this, and I had to unlock the other one later when I was in a different guild. I've got more of those costumes, cosmetic, and not only cosmetic. This is a decent one. I should actually try to sell it. I've got some of those necklaces, but I don't think I will be trying to regrade them because my current one here is rank 11, so that's like my highest RNG so far. More of those items, some pets that I liked and used before, but right now I don't think there's any point in using them. Some of those double mounts, Equestria, you can see one here. I've got two of them from RNG boxes. Buff items, mostly if I keep something here, it means that this is probably for loot increase, but there are some crazy different items here, like this one. Increases move speed plus 70% when eco-friendly fuel is added within 60 minutes of using a farm card boost. So this is a special boost potion that I've kept. It seemed too good to throw away. You can see a lot of bound tax certificates, we could join it together. Some of those costume regrade items and more of scrolls, but this time it's bound. We've got bound crest brainstorm, maybe for our later use. Some of my land, some of designs that I'm using for my land if I'm playing actively. Right now I'm not, that's why I don't keep any of it up. A lot of boxes, a lot of furniture, storage and beds. We have some ingredients. Those are mostly from Aurora and the library, because when library was opened I was there active, and right now if I would be sent there and someone told me that I need to farm 53 of those, I probably wouldn't have patience for it, so I'm glad I kept it. Next thing we have down like essence. I should take it out and start selling. Chrome sub design scrap. I'm missing only 10 and I could create a design from it, make some extra bucks. Iron Wizard's token used to enter some kind of mini dungeon in the library, I think. Some of those, they are also from quests in library. Crystal shard as well. Those are like various temporary event rewards that I didn't spend, and some of them I felt like might be worth keeping, but I actually never had a chance to use them. I got some Gilda stars, not much of it, but still it should be enough to buy something. Not sure what happens in patch 4.0. I think those will be removed, or merit badges will be removed. Yeah, merit badges will be removed, and I have tons of those. Maybe I should buy the cloak. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Next we have festival coins, some gear tickets, pretty standard stuff if you are actively picking up your login rewards. 800 warrior medals, maybe I should like YOLO one of those necklaces here. More of those login rewards, and Beastmaster's bell, basically bells from dungeons that are used to craft pet gear, and I think one of my pets was actually a scary one. Let me find it for you. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the one. Look, this pretty has legendary gear and it's on Ethereum grade, so it has almost 1k attack. So when it hits, and it can, I think it can even boost itself a bit. Not sure. Yeah, there. See, this is crazy good. So this pet is like paper pet, but when it hits, someone will feel it. That's why you can see in my warehouse that I was using those bells. I was crafting the gear myself and regraded it myself. And I have 20,000 gold. That's because I'm trying to get some Ionat pieces, exchange my divine pieces that are crafted with Ionat pieces. But so far I'm unlucky on the server. It's difficult to find something decent, so I'm keeping the money. And so at some point I'm hoping that I will be able to use this money to buy some gear upgrades. And that's pretty much it. That's my character, and let me equip my gear as it should be. I think no, this one was not bound, which means it's for sale. So yeah, I can get around 6k gear score on this server, which is not much, but you need to remember that I wasn't playing on the server for a year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a repeat of my actions on those servers that I've already explained in my previous videos. So you could see what kind of activities I'm taking. It's also pretty much visible here. I was I was fishing. I am fishing, advanced fishing. This is my profession number one right now. Next we have alchemy, which is almost maximum, considering that I'm not playing the server anymore. This means that even after I left the server and came back for like money making activities, I was still focusing around alchemy. We have some activities in handicraft and machining. I was making a lot of ship components in the past, but I dropped the idea. Right now I'm trying to pump up my printing because it's a good burning labor method. We have some of the tailoring, but I don't think I will ever get there. I've got carpentry. Probably I should consider upgrading it to maximum. And next thing we've got is larceny maximum and commerce maximum. That's probably because I was using um oh, and there should be exploration. There it is. And exploration 180k. This combination commerce and exploration comes from um salvaging shipwrecks. So I was pulling up the shipwreck using my exploration and delivering those packs using my commerce. Larceny, I don't know, somewhere in my leveling process I probably leveled it up. I don't really remember anymore. So you have to just assume that I was opening a lot of coin purses. So that's it from me. So yes, that's it from me. If you like the video, hit the like button, comment below if you need any additional answers here, and subscribe if you want to see more ArcheAge related content on this channel. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.